Just checking out the new gimbal. Not really sure why it just did that. The gimbal was not cooperating. I still have a fair bit to learn. So I decided to take the rest of this inside. Looking back on the first week of 2019, quick week. You know, New Year's was on Tuesday, so there wasn't really a whole lot of week to be had. But there's a lot of things that happened in those 3 weeks. So my two big pluses for this week are I finished up my one-page business plan, which basically goes off of the Rockefeller habits. That talks about, you know, core values or core principles, you know, your 1-year goal, your 3-year goals, you know, your key initiatives off of that. Finished up a lot of that, finishing up my about and vision statements. And, you know, I never really used to realize how important this stuff was until I really get into it now. And now I'm starting to realize, even a couple of these 3 days, as things that have been coming across my path that don't align with my strategic goals for 2019, I respectfully have to say I'm sorry, or I'm not going to be able to, you know, complete that commitment in the way that you're outlining it. Could we possibly do this instead? So this has been very empowering for me. I'm really excited about this. And the other huge plus is that my team is really excited about this. So we have a weekly meeting, and I sat down and I said, hey guys, you know, I've been working on this really hard for the last year. I'm finalizing everything. So how does everyone feel about getting together, letting me talk to you guys about this, letting me essentially pitch you on, you know, where I'm thinking I want Red Tree to go? And, you know, they all seemed really super excited, which was super exciting for me. And that just gives me that much more of a boost, because, you know, it's scary. My vision may not align with their vision. And then, you know, what happens then? But I don't want to think negative. My vision is going to align with theirs, and everyone's going to be super pumped, because everyone's been really pumped so far. So my big negative I wanted to take away from this week to really learn from is, you know, with these new goals that I'm establishing and this new direction that I'm working in, you know, it's interesting to me because I feel like I'm thinking more like a CEO. I'm thinking more top level. And then overnight, I made the decision that I was going to delegate. But the problem is that my team isn't used to me delegating as much as I usually am, because I'm starting to realize as I'm kind of honing out, I may have been slightly micromanaging or slightly, you know, I'd say to them, I don't care about this, go ahead and do that. Once they would do that, I would be like, that's, you know, that's not really what I had in mind. And that's not what I should be doing as a CEO. You know, that I should be sort of outlining some of the basic, you know, these are the goals of this, and this is where I need you to fill in. And if they do it differently than I do, then it's still okay. It doesn't need to be the exact way that I do this. So that's been a challenge of mine this week. I found myself getting angry about it, but I had to really take a step back and say, you know what, this is your own making. You didn't do a very good job with delegation. So your team doesn't know how to fully do what you're asking them to do. You know, you got to retrain them almost. So that's going to be one of the big things that I'm going to talk about whenever I get together with everyone. You know, super excited about 2019. See how it goes. I am pitching to everyone in 2 weeks. So let's see how that goes.